Philadelphia news, team of my heart. Hey Sixers fans. The Philadelphia 76ers have pulled off a move that has everyone talking. They've traded for a young, promising wing in a low-risk pitch, and it's time to break down what this means for our team. Let's grade this trade and see if it's a win for the Sixers. Just like clockwork, the 2023-24 NBA season is nearing its end with the much-awaited NBA Finals on the horizon. But for the 28 other teams, including our Philadelphia 76ers, the offseason presents a golden opportunity to position themselves as the ones competing for the championship next year. Philadelphia is in a prime position this offseason. Among all teams, only Detroit is projected to free up more cap space than us. This is a massive luxury for a win-now franchise with a clear championship window, thanks to our MVP Joel Embiid and this season's breakout star, Tyrese Maxey. What this means is we have a wide array of tools to improve our roster and mount a more competitive bid for the foreseeable future, assuming we make the right moves. Expect the Philadelphia 76ers to be the most aggressive win-now team this summer. We've been the most frequent customer in the rumor mill lately, with most stars projected to become available this summer having their names linked to us. The front office has the necessary cap space to make a big signing or absorb a big contract, as well as the draft capital to sweeten the pot if necessary. This time, though, let's shift our focus to some of the more understated moves Philadelphia can make, especially on the margins. The team knows better than to pump all of their resources into an expensive name. Role players will be of utmost importance in our quest to be a finalist next season. Here's one trade that has us plucking a young wing off the market for cheap. In this trade proposal recently put forward by Bleacher Report, the Philadelphia 76ers make a direct one-on-one swap with the Golden State Warriors, sending our 16th overall pick in this year's draft to the Dubs for young wing Moses Moody. Moody, a lottery pick 3 years ago in the 2021 NBA Draft, has yet to carve out a consistent role in Golden State, largely due to the team's preference for veterans and the sheer number of players above him in the depth chart. This season, Moody turned in career highs across the board, but no one will mistake him for a breakout star. He rarely saw the court when it mattered most, and at this juncture, it's becoming clear that the Warriors don't prioritize his development given their core's timeline. Why Philadelphia should do this trade? The 76ers have a bold and clear organizational mandate to win a championship as soon as possible. That means hoarding as much win-now talent as possible in the form of proven, veteran commodities. However, modern basketball wisdom suggests bolstering a win-now core with high-upside young talent is crucial for sustained success. Philadelphia, even on the margins, should aim to go younger and avoid settling for aging veterans with limited availability and value. While we shouldn't avoid older players altogether, infusing the roster with young blood should be an active goal to extend our championship window. Moody, still just 22, has legitimate potential as a starter-quality wing. The 76ers are currently depleted in that position with many players from last year hitting free agency. Moody projects as an ideal starter, rounding out the roster with two-way options at the wing positions. While the idea of Moody is better than his current form, his glimpses with the Warriors shouldn't be overlooked. He fits the archetype of a modern wing, playing above-average defense and shooting with ease from anywhere on the floor. He can also attack hard closeouts and find seams to score. Compared to flight risks like Kelly Oubre Jr. and Buddy Hield, Moody offers a higher ceiling for a minimal draft pick in this year's weak class. Why the 76ers shouldn't do this trade? On the flip side, the arguments for trading for Moody are based on his promise rather than his current ability. For now, there's only a fickle argument for his ability to be a steady contributor on a team potentially just one piece away from a championship. Moody remains a project piece, and Philadelphia has minimal need for a reclamation project. Players, especially lottery picks, should have shown tangible growth 3 seasons into their careers. Moody hasn't shown any significant leap. True, he hasn't had ample minutes to showcase his development, but court time is earned, and he hasn't earned his place as a staple in Golden State. It's probably a red flag that Brandon Podziemski, a non-lottery selection by the Warriors this season, quickly usurped him in their pecking order. Hence, it might be wiser for the 76ers to draft a possible contributor at number 16, even in a star-lacking class, and avoid being in a pressured position to extend Moody beyond this season to justify trading a draft asset. Furthermore, our draft pick could have better uses, such as being annexed as a sweetener to snag a third star in sign-and-trade scenarios or to acquire a starting-caliber veteran to fill more pressing roster holes. Objectively, it makes little sense to take a flyer on a project piece when we can simply draft one. Conclusion. So, should we take the plunge and trade for Moses Moody? It's a tough call. On one hand, we're getting a young wing with significant potential who could become a vital part of our rotation. On the other, he's yet to prove himself in a meaningful way, and there might be better, more immediate ways to use our draft capital. But here's the kicker, the Sixers need to strike a balance between building for the future and winning now. Moody represents a gamble, a high upside play that could pay off big time if he develops as hoped. And given our current cap space and the need for young talent, it might be a risk worth taking. Sixers Nation, what do you think? Is Moses Moody worth the gamble, or should we play it safe with our draft pick? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to stay updated with all the latest Sixers news and trade rumors. We've got a lot of exciting moves ahead, and you won't want to miss a single one. Let's go Sixers!